What's up, guys? It's Kirai from Kirai Productions because my name has now changed by the time that this video goes up. Today I'm joined by Lyra Linx.
Hello.
And this cute little officer.
As old as him himself.
Yes. I've had him since I was young.
He's very cute. He's lasted surprisingly well, though, honestly,
for really
being 18 years old.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so in today's video, we're going to be going over the teams that we used to beat the champion in each region of Pokemon.
Disclaimer, I haven't officially beat the Kanto region, and I'm working to beat the Johto region currently. Everything else is accurate.
She's behind.
I've honestly been playing a lot of the newer games and alternative versions, so yeah, I need to get back into the older, which is my mission.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're starting with Kanto. Do you want to go first, or should I?
I've beaten it, so I'll go first, I guess.
Yes.
So to beat Kanto, I used Venusaur, Pidgeot, Ninetales, Jolteon, Gyarados, and Sandslash.
So, I feel like this is going to be a very short video. Should we, explain why we want them, or... if there was a personal connection, we just liked the way that they looked, or, we thought they would be a strong, badass addition.
Nah, I have something else planned for the end, so...
Ooh, alright. Okay, then. So, for Kanto, I would pick Bulbasaur here. The best and only choice, in my opinion. To get a Venusaur, I would go with Vaporeon for a water type. I would also want fire. I always like to go with grass, water, and fire for every region, pretty much. So then I'd go with Arcanine, Sandslash, Fearow, and Raichu. Unpopular opinion, I like Raichu more than I like Pikachu.
I don't know why, but okay.
Alright, so for Johto, do you want to do it you go first and then I'll just go second?
Let's just...
back and forth.
Yeah,
So for Johto, I would do Typhlosion, Xatu, Quagsire, who I love and he hates for some reason, Jumpluff.
Looks ugly.
I think he's really cute, and
ugly.
He covers his bases by also being a ground type, but then there's Skarmory and Granbull.
Still ugly.
Everybody thinks that Snubbull is, so gross, including my boyfriend, and I'm just
I was talking about Quagsire, not Grumble.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah,
he thinks that Snubbull is fugly, and I'm like, Snubbull is adorable,
cute.
And so is Quagsire.
No.
Well,
I'll agree with Snubbull, but not the other one. Not Quagsire.
Well, what are your picks, then?
My picks were Chikorita at the beginning, so I had a...
Meganium.
I can never pronounce it. A Noctowl, Ampharos, Houndoom, Donphan, and then Ho-Oh.
Alright. Fun fact, for a while I have had the Johto and Hoenn Pokemon confused, so when I played through my Alpha Sapphire game in the Hoenn region, I ended up picking a lot of Johto Pokemon, actually. So my team for Hoenn was Blaziken, because as everybody who knows me is aware, Torchic is my favorite Pokemon ever. Then I had a Furret, Altaria, an Exploud, and then in-game I used Latias, but then I had a change of heart and I didn't want to use legendaries on my team, so Latias is kind of replaced by Gardevoir. And then Ampharos, I used it a region too late, but that's okay, because Ampharos is just a cool Pokemon.
For my Hoenn team, I went with Sceptile, Swellow, Mightyena, Hariyama, Aggron, and Groudon.
So you did use Legendary to just burn everything in your path.
Pretty much. I was picking the heavy hitters.
Sinnoh is forever going to be a super nostalgic region that I will protect with my very life. Pokemon Diamond was my first game. Got it on one of my birthdays, like a couple days after. And I played through and started with Piplup, so I ended up with Empoleon, Staraptor, Luxray, Rapidash, Bibarel, and then Drifblim.
See, our Sinnoh teams are
The most similar of all the teams, I think.
Yeah, because I have like 3 that are the exact same.
Yeah.
I used Empoleon, Staraptor, and Luxray, just as she did. Mm-hmm. But then I also went with Garchomp, Abomasnow, and Palkia. So I had Pearl.
Dialga. Alright. For Unova, I feel like this was one of the hardest starter decisions for me for some reason.
It was the easiest for me.
Really? Mm-hmm. I remember that when the 3 of them came out and I saw them in the anime, I couldn't choose. But I ended up going with Emboar, Musharna, Zebstrika, Hydreigon, my frickin' baby, who kills Arceuses, Caracosta, and then Lilligant.
Okay. For my Unova team.
Don't go anywhere.
For my Unova team. That's going. Bye. Bye, Molster. It doesn't want to be around here anymore. I went with Superior, Stoutland, Unpheasant, Seismitoad, Cofagrigus, and Reshiram.
I think I got my list wrong. Oh no. You just reminded me. I had a Stoutland on my team. So I think... I can't remember... I think it's the Zebstrika. I think I used Zebstrika in a different game. And then I used Stoutland in its place. Because I'm also playing through Black version 2 right now. But I had Stoutland.
Currently I'm trying to go back through Pokemon White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first Unova game that I played.
Or Black. I don't remember which one I have. It's Black or White.
And I know that I chose Stoutland in there, so... Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's either Musharna or Zebstrika that I wouldn't have had then. I remember that much. I'm pretty sure that Zebstrika is what I chose for the next game. But...
For Kalos.
Kalos. Mm. I feel like this one was an easy decision for me as far as the starters went.
I flopped through starters a lot in that game. Like, I'm like, I don't know which one I want to use, so I just tried them out for a little bit, then I restarted the game.
For, like, every region, I was sure which, like, obviously besides Unova, I kind of knew what Pokemon that I was going to use. The only one that I changed after seeing their evolutions was Alola. But for Kalos, I went with Fennekin to end up with a Delphox. I used Sylveon, Lapras, Aurorus. I used an Yveltal, but like I said, I ended up changing out legendaries. So Meowstic is my choice in its place. I love Esper so much. And then, of course, because it gives you an option of a first-gen starter Pokemon, Venusaur makes a return in my list.
My Kalos team was Greninja, Talonflame, Pyroar, Tyrantrum, Xerxes, Xerneas, or however you pronounce it. Xerneas. And for my Kanto starter that I got to choose, I picked Charizard.
You actually picked something other than Bulbasaur. I am shocked. I couldn't resist having Mega Venusaur. I had to have that.
I have a lot of fire types on my team, apparently.
You do.
I have 3 fire types in that.
Are they your favorite type?
No.
Oh, wow.
My favorite type is grass types. And I had, like, majority fire types that go around.
Well, there were a lot of cool ones in that region.
There really was.
Yeah.
Especially Pyroar.
So for Alola, I was originally leaning towards Litten. I mean, the other 2, Rowlet and Popplio, were still super adorable to me, but I was like, it's a cat. And then I saw that it evolved into, like, a wrestler, and I was like, And I had this theory. I had a theory about what all of the typings were going to be I thought that Rowlet would stay grass flying, and that's the only one I got wrong. And I was like, I think that Litten looks like a fire dark. And then I looked at Poplio, and I'm like, fairy is a new thing. If they don't do a fairy starter, I'd be surprised. I won't be shocked at all if you're water fairy. Poplio came out as being water fairy with a gorgeous evolution, and I was like, you are my baby. You are the chosen one. So I went with Primarina. I got a Mimikyu on my team, Serena, Beware, Palisand, and Salazzle.
Why is Salazzle, though? Fuck, thing's ugly, too.
It's not ugly.
She has a soft spot for ugly Pokemon.
You think that Salazzle is ugly?
I do.
Everybody thinks that it's a very attractive-looking Pokemon.
I don't.
It is a fire poison. I am into it. She looks sassy. Just like Serena. Sarina looks sassy too, like with her long ass legs and I don't know. I have a lot of weird interests. I don't know. I feel like this is the most satisfying team that I have for whatever reason. What about you though? Because you seem to think differently.
I do, actually. Again, I namely try going for like heavy hitter Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I had Incineroar, because I don't know why, but I thought the thing looked badass.
I chose it for Ultra Moon. I
It's
still like Incineroar. I just preferred Primarina.
Badass. I love Incineroar's Z-move. It's awesome. Then I also had Crabominable.
Oh, that thing is ugly as all heck.
Fuck off. I love it.
It's so disgusting. I never want to look at that thing again.
I love the thing. It's awesome. And then I also had Lycanroc midday form.
Oh, yes. Good.
The midnight form looks weird.
You think it's weird?
I
think that all the
either,
forms are pretty
weird.
Cool. I ended up going with Lycanroc in Ultra.
Yeah. Then I also had a Como.
Oh, I chose that for my Ultra game too. These are like choices that I have in the next game.
Right. Then I also had Tapu Koko and Solgaleo.
Fair enough. Well, that's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We have some similar choices and some different ones. Some of your Pokemon I ended up using just in different versions of the games.
Well,
so...
okay. Since Pokemon Sword and Shield is coming out later this year.
Oh, are we going to talk about starters here?
Yeah. We're talking about starters. What's your opinion on them?
Scorbunny looks like a weird Bugs Bunny, and somehow he doesn't seem like a Pokemon to me, so he's completely out in my book, unless his evolution is super cool. Also, that tape on its nose leads me to indicate that it could be another firefighting, and I'm over it.
It's only been one.
Grookey is very cute looking. Depending on the evolution, Grookey could be pretty cool, but I'm leaning most towards Sobble because Sobble is super cute, and we have a lot of reptiles and animals like that in the house, and it reminds me of like our axolotl and a couple of our other lizards, and it's really cute. So, as long as it evolves into some stuff that's equally as cool, I'd probably pick Sobble.
See, my opinion's a bit different.
Yeah?
Yeah. I personally love Scorbunny. I think it looks adorable as hell. I think it
I don't think
really
he looks like a
badass.
Pokemon.
Have you seen some of the other Pokemon? They don't look like Pokemon either. They look like they should be in other things.
Scorbunny just seems like a totally different style to me, so it like throws me off a little bit. Depending on the evolution, I could change my mind, but right now Scorbunny is like off the table for me.
I don't know. It just looks awesome, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
And like, I rarely pick anything but grass, if you've realized. Like, I've only picked 2 grass types and 1 fire type out of every generation.
Yeah.
4 out of the 7 have been grass types. So, you know, you might want to try evening that out just a little bit. Another fire type.
Maybe. Or maybe he'll just lean towards Grookey.
as I said, normally I will play through like the first part of a game after you get your starter and like test it out a bit. But then I'll like
I feel like when
restart.
the decision is made, it's pretty much made for me.
Yes, I'll like test it out, see how I like it, and then once I play through each one of them, I'll be like, okay, I like this one the best, and I'll choose that one indefinitely. The only time I didn't do that was Kanto through Hoenn.
Okay.
Were the only ones that I picked automatically.
Well.
And Unova.
Okay.
I did use the other starters, but I normally will take Superior.
Fair enough.
Because Snipey is a badass motherfucker.
I just can't wait for these games to come out. I'm gonna buy a Switch just for this.
Yeah, see, that's like the most disappointing thing, is that it's only for Switch.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind the 3DS lasting for an eternity.
Exactly, Why switch it now? I just launched a piece of a
you always
pen.
have to come up with newer and better things and get more money. So, that's that, I guess.
I guess.
Anyway. You want to lead an outro?
My outro is literally just me going bye, and then done.
Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Subscribe, obviously, to his channel. If you would feel like it, check out my channel, Lyra Linx. I would very much appreciate it. There will be a
description down below. And also, she is also in my, on my channel page.
Yes, if you go to my channel as well, you can find him right there. Definitely subscribe to this dude. Hopefully he can put out more videos very shortly.
I'm working on it. I'm trying so hard to get my team to get stuff done.
Yeah. You might see some series from him pretty soon, and that would be
might be in a
great.
Few. Hint, hint.
Haha.
I think, 2 of them?
Right.
2 or 3 of them?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So be sure to subscribe for more if you want to see either of us. And goodbye.